It's my first novel. It's called All the Nice Girls. It's set in 1942 and it's about how a girls' grammar school adopts a merchant ship. This happened quite a lot in the war, and I've imagined how the story might have gone. My own school adopted a ship and everything was very formal and quite dull. You were expected to be very serious, pass exams and then go home and have your supper and do your homework. So life wasn't very lively. So when the ship and the sailors came to visit the school, it was a source of high excitement, thrilling excitement, which I try to capture in the book. And then it went on from there. But I did a lot of research about 1942, and I hadn't appreciated that it was the lowest point of the war. In fact, at that time, we thought we could lose the war. We really did, and there was serious discussion about whether we should enter into negotiations with the Germans. Well, as a schoolgirl, and indeed since then, I've always just thought we were led by with Shakespeare. We were led by Churchill to victory, and there was no bones about it. In fact, it was very tough on the way. I work on my laptop. I can't do longhand because I correct so much. I correct every sentence, and if I was to do it in longhand, it'd be impossible. But of course, so laptops are just wonderful, great blessing. I burn fast in the morning. That's when I get the work done. And so all the diary, all the mornings are devoted to writing. After lunch, I'm useless. I run out of steam very quickly. I think that's to do with having an older brain. I use all the adrenaline I've got to get about something between 500 and 1,000 words each day when you're writing. Don't look back, don't revise, keep going to the end, and then start revising, seeing if it all hangs together. I had problems with timeline and who was how old at what stage, because my story goes up to 2003. And I had to check all that out. I had a lot of fact checking to do when it was, when I was doing the rewrites and so on, and wanted to slightly adjust the nature of the characters and their relationships with each other, bring them slightly more vividly alive. So it was a relief when I got to about the fourth draft, I can tell you. Strangely enough, I'm reading John Osborne's autobiography, which was published in the 90s, I think, and I got a second-hand copy on Amazon. And I'm reading it because I'm thinking that next time I might write about the 50s and 60s rather than the 40s and 50s. And I'm just trying to explore what that time was like. And it's a brilliant autobiography and has a great deal of the spirit of the times. And I can't bear to put it down. In fact, I brought it to Hay with me. I don't want to be without it.
You're a really experienced interviewer and as a journalist. What are you finding it like on the other side? All these people asking you questions all day, badgering you, not leaving you alone.
I like it. I like not having the responsibility of having to think up the whole sequence of questions and how one will follow another and not to miss out clues in the answers that people are given. So it's very relaxing. I feel completely relaxed.
That's good. And are you enjoying being in Hay? What's it like? The sun's out.
It's enormously beautiful now. It's a lovely landscape. I do love the fact that when you look up from any of these pavilions, which themselves look like the field of the cloth of gold must have looked, you see countryside, most beautiful, lush countryside, and this great river that runs through the valley. So that it's just a marvellous experience. I love it in the rain, but it's wonderful when the sun shines.